Come inside, don't be shy. Jolene can't wait to meet you for a trailer park Christmas the trailer park way, with a brand new recipe every day. Sending videos from her trailer. Yeah, she's Jolene Sugarbaker. Come and spend the holidays the trailer park way.
Hi there, Trailer Park fans. It's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and welcome to the Trailer Park Test Kitchen. And welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jolene, the Trailer Park Cooking Show, where I teach you how to live on a budget and do it the Trailer Park way. Well, Merry Trailer Park Christmas! Wow, it's been crazy with the calendar here lately. All these good food items that I'm cooking here inside the kitchen and the craft items that we did, and people are following along with this calendar that they've got at my website, trailerparkchristmas.com. And if you see today, it says Holiday Recap. And I'd like to check in with y'all to see how your holidays are doing and if you got everything ready. And people do all sorts of different traditions, and some people might not even celebrate Trailer Park Christmas. And that is okay, because my recipes can be used any time of year. And the crafts too, you can hang them on anything with that. But I went on all my sites and I asked some questions because we've got Christmas Eve coming up, and I asked people questions. What did they do on Christmas Eve? Because that was on the tip of my tongue to want to know what people are doing on Christmas Eve. And I asked people, and Clifford says he's going to a tropical paradise and going to submerge himself in the ocean. He's already on the way having a vacation in the holiday. That is amazing. Right on the holiday. That would be nice to spend the holiday on vacation. And Steve has White Russians made with eggnog and snacks, and it's always good to celebrate on the Christmas Eve, and especially with snacks. People set up buffet tables. I've heard a lot about that. And then Cheryl, she says she makes lasagna and watches Logan's run. That's interesting. And she waits for Santa to drive by on the fire truck, and she even notes that she's Jewish but gets excited to see Santa. Well, that's nice too. Everyone likes the holidays. I like any gifts that I can get. I'll celebrate them all if I could with that. No, it's not about the gifts. Everyone has their own beliefs, and that's great. I wish we'd all share it. Everybody could just be more vocal about that so we could all learn more about each other. And then Lola, I heard a lot about 7 fishes. A lot of Italians here on my page. They're doing a fresh local fish feast off the offshore with that. That sounds very interesting. I heard that quite a few times from some people. And then Claudia has canned ham, and it's been a tradition with a 2-biscuit compliment with that. And it's just been a tradition, and that's good, especially saving on your budget. And I see that that's why you were doing that too. And then I see Corey sets up 18 silver aluminum Christmas trees. Now that is quite extravagant. And color wheels, those were how they decorated the trees. They just shine color up on the aluminum trees, and that was so interesting. And homemade Hungarian stuffed cabbage, that's a great, interesting addition to the holiday spirit with that. And Al says that sometimes he has to work on the holidays. That's a lot of people have to do that too. Sometimes you have to just jiggle the dates around and celebrate a different day. We do that in the trailer park a lot. You know, I was going to race out and look at the Christmas lights, and I was like, it is too cold to do that, and I don't have to worry. They'll be up in June anyway. We keep them up year-round here in the trailer park. So you can just jiggle the dates around just like that. Allison, a lot of people sing and dance on Christmas Eve. That's very interesting. And you trim your Christmases actually on Christmas Eve, your tree, your sister's tree. That's very interesting too. Some people trim the tree on Christmas Eve. That's very interesting. Some people set it up way back in October. Special thoughts for Ale, and special thoughts for Kat. I have that with here. Some people go through things during the holidays. Let's see, Jerry has pork rinds and eggnog. Jerry, wow, I don't know what to say about that. But to each their own. And Lori, Christmas carols, people sing all the time on holidays apparently. And Stephen, again, the 7 fish, that seems very popular. I'm going to have to look into that. And Danielle has a cheese ball. That is also a very big staple here in the trailer park around Christmas with that. And special thoughts to you, Danielle, for you and your family. And we have Daryl. It's your mother's birthday. Happy birthday to your mother, Daryl. And you have bread pudding, and you do Christmas carol karaoke. Lots of singing. Y'all like singing. That's good. And Mandy has a pajama and slipper type party with that, and has eggnog French toast the next day on Christmas morning. That's very interesting. Lots of people have that brunch type of casseroles. That's very good. Olive orders wings and pizza, or sometimes goes to a local restaurant. That's always good, especially use a coupon for that. And Mitch, seafood chowder. Seafood's very big on Christmas Eve. And Kathleen has BLTs. That's very interesting to know. That works on your budget too. Jessica, again, with the oyster stew. And Renee would rather be skiing, eating, and hot tubbing and sleeping. But they're having a prime rib roast with that. Wow, so interesting. What are y'all doing on Christmas Eve? Leave a comment down at the bottom so we can see what all y'all's traditions are. That's very interesting that people have all sorts of different traditions. And I shared some of mine on my calendar that you can get at trailerparkchristmas.com. We did all sorts of recipes. Lots of these are good for the trailer park buffet, and the cookies and the dip. I showed you how to use leftover turkey in a dip with that. Even the quiche muffins would be good too, even though it's not breakfast time with that. But maybe some hot dog soup, that would be good too, with little bowls and some crusty bread with that. Or even the fudge, do fudge plates with that. But all sorts of recipes you can check back and to make your Christmas Eve great. I did a 2-part article with ABC7 WJLA. I put the links over in the sidebar, but I did actually tell you how to make gift baskets from the gas station last minute, because you're running on the way and you have to put together something fast, and the only thing that's open is the gas station. And you know, you could put together actually gift baskets from things that you buy at the gas station, and I showed you how to do that. Gas station gift baskets by Jolene Sugarbaker, and it's usually under $5, and very inventive things. You can see that link in the sidebar. And I also did another story on thrift store shopping on the holidays, giving people gifts from the thrift store. I put that link in the sidebar for ABC7 WJLA, and things are at the thrift store. They would make great gifts. I'm sure you all have found things too. Leave a comment down at the bottom about that. But the thrift store items can be just gussied up and made pretty and given as gifts. And I also give you tips on how to go around the thrift stores. And you know, a lot of people give me comments about my mixer. They're like, wow, that's very expensive for the trailer park. Well, actually, my friend ran in, saw it, and threw herself on top of it until I could get to it. And I found that at the thrift store. It was very cheap, and you can find all kinds of things there. And I told you how to do the best bets with that. Thrift store shopping on ABC7 WJLA for the holidays. Well, I really love spending the holidays with you. There's still some more recipes and stuff for you, and you can follow along on your calendar at trailerparkchristmas.com. You can watch all the other stuff too and use the calendar to keep track of it all. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'm Jolene's Trailer there. Add me as a friend on Facebook. I'm there too. And of course, add me on Google+. I'm there too. And hit that subscribe button. I don't know where they moved it to. They move it all over the place, but it's somewhere around there. And share these recipes with your friends so they can be ready for the holidays. Merry Trailer Park Christmas. There's only a few more days away, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Slap on all your blue eyeshadow. Watch out for that
Trailer Park Queen.
Visit my store at trailerparkstore.com.
Spend the holidays the trailer park away.